Here we are with it, all right? Franchise. I'm not the best Madden player. I'm not going to say that. I don't even play people on Madden. I just play franchise, and I enjoy franchise, enjoy building teams, right? The goal is to create, like you see all these other franchises already have, create a new franchise. We're going to use the worst team in NFL, the Texans, and build this team to the Super Bowl. And this is going to be my franchise that I'm going to play throughout until I get bored with it, I guess. Want to see how far we can take it. Here's one thing I wish the game had, because I would do it, is after I lead a team to a Super Bowl, or maybe 2 Super Bowls, then I switch teams and start all over again, right? And then I would play this game forever. But I guess that's why I love NCAA football so much. That's why I'm starting this up, because I enjoy it. And so when NCAA football starts, we're going to do the same thing. But the team we're going to use is the Texans. I've tried thinking about other teams and using other teams and trying to build other teams to the Super Bowl. Maybe after the Texans, if you guys enjoy that, we'll use then a team that's pretty bad. I think the good teams are just like, what's the point, right? The Falcons were a very enticing one just because they're not that good, but they have a lot of great assets, so I thought that would be too easy. Lions were another one, but again, so many great assets. They are a team that has, just great wide receivers, great running back. They're literally just a quarterback away. Great cornerbacks, great linebackers, a quarterback away. And so they may be next on the list to probably use. And, other teams are just pretty much too good. So right now we're going to use the Texans because they are by far the worst team in the league. Here we're going to create our own coach, right? Brago Ace. So I have a bunch of rules that I use to make things a lot more difficult, okay? I'll give you guys a breakdown of the rules once I'm done creating this guy. I really enjoy franchise, though. Offense I use is KC. Defense I use is Pittsburgh. Here we go, Brago Ace. And we're going to start this, okay? So we got a bunch of rules that we have that we use to keep the game exciting, keep the game competitive. And it's tough because at first it's going to suck. It's going to really suck. First off is we set up the sliders, right? Sliders, franchise settings, league settings. I've watched guys before do franchise like Bengal. I'm going to show you guys just my sliders that I use. All these things are on trade type, CPU, all that on. Coach firing CPU only. So they can only fire CPU, and the user can't be fired, just to protect, so no crazy weird things happen. Career clock, progressive fatigue, all that's on. Desired X Factor players. We keep that at 50. We keep the superstar at 75. We bring it down to 320 for star players. I went and I believe it's Matt 10 on Operation Forms who had those settings to make for progression, etc. So I use those settings. Quarter length. I've tried different quarter lengths in different times. I think the perfect for me, based on how I play, is 7 minutes accelerated clock off. Everything else is manual. Auto for that. Fill roster is off. Tutorial pop-ups turn those off as well. Now, the next thing is XP sliders. Those are something that we change as well. Again, Matt 10. XP sliders that we use are quarterbacks 115, halfbacks 115, tight ends 140, tackles are 145. Every time I play a franchise, I try to play with the numbers to make sure it works better. Here's the thing. Here's what enticed me to play franchise or record it and make a whole season out of it or stream out of it. Before, when Madden first came out, the interceptions were ridiculous, right? And it was so bad, I stopped playing Madden, right? I'm talking about I played a whole season of Madden, and I used Davis Mills, and I threw 50 interceptions. And I want to say half of those are my fault, right? Probably less than half. But I threw 50 interceptions. It would be like a play where 2 players just run into each other and the defense would pick it off. It'd be so random. And I'm just like, bro, how is that even possible? Right? How does that even make sense? The thing is realizing how much I enjoy franchise. I'm like, I want to share my love with other people. And so I'm like, we're going to do this. All right, we're going to do this. It's just going to be a little different because I use specific settings and, I have rules. And I'm going to break down the rules as I go so you guys understand why I do what I do. But this makes the game more exciting for me. So those are my XP sliders that I use. I also have gameplay settings that I use as well. So QB accuracy, we keep it at 50. Yeah, for CPU, QB accuracy, we keep it at 50. Pass blocking, we keep it at 50. Wide receiver catching, we put that at 40. Run blocking, we keep it at 50. Fumbles, we keep it at 50. Pass defense, reaction time, we put it at 65, right? To make the defense better at pass defense. Interceptions, put that to 25 so it doesn't get too crazy. On pass coverage, put this up to 70 to make the pass coverage better. Tackling, we keep it at 50. It's user skill as well. So keep that at 50. Pass blocking is 48. Actually, QB accuracy is 48. Pass blocking 48. Wide receiver catching is 38. Run blocking is 45. Fumbles, we brought it down to 40. Pass defense reaction time, put that up to 60. Interceptions, we bring it down to 20, not the 25 that CPU has. Pass coverage, that's at 50. And tackling at 50. And so this makes the game a bit more balanced, makes more sense for me. The thing with pass accuracy at 40, at 50, even bad quarterbacks were like super accurate, right? And so I want it to be realistic where if I'm using a trash quarterback, I want it to matter more. And for me not to be completing 74% of my passes with a trash quarterback. So run blocking, I brought it down to 45 just because of how dominant I was when it was at 50. I'm talking about like 15, 16, 1700 yards with a pretty decent running back, but with a pretty, I want to say, average offensive line. I want it to be as realistic as possible, and so that's why we're going with this, to make the game more enticing and just more fun, right? Because we don't want to be doing things that we wouldn't do normally. We want it to be as close as to realistic as possible, even though it's hard with a video game. There's certain things I'm going to do, you're going to be like, that's not realistic, but I just have to do it to make the game fun. Okay, game options. Minimum player speed threshold, that's at 48. Penalties. Offside, put it up to 65. That makes it more realistic. False start at 50. Holding at 55. Face mask at 55. Defensive pass interference at 55. Offensive pass interference is on. That's on as well. Legal block in the back at 50. Intentional grounding is off just because of how stupid it is in the game. Roughing the passer, bring it down to 40 because it just happens too much. It's too prevalent. Everything else is pretty much on. And that's it. We have our sliders. That's the sliders we play on. Now, guys, we get to the actual good stuff, right? Now, I'm not sure how long every session is going to be. We're here to have a fantastic time. I'm going to have a great time with this because these are new rules I've never played with. It's going to be interesting to see how these things work with it. So first thing I do is when we want to look at our roster, right? And see where we at with it. What do we want to do? Who can stay? Who's going to go? They got Davis Mills as QB of the future. I typically like QBs that can scramble, right? That's what I enjoy. Davis Mills is a pretty accurate quarterback, decently accurate, but he's not, he's a 70 overall at 23 years old, but he has a tag of QB of the future because there's nobody else on the roster, really. Kyle Allen, trade target. And so Dameon Pierce, he's our running back. He's going to stay. He's 83, 22 years old, rookie. The goal is probably to try to get rookie of the year for him. We'll see. Burkett is gone. Agumbawale is decent, but he's just, for what he is, which would be a third down back, he's just not good enough. And Jed Anderson, I believe he's hurt, right? Because we carry over injuries, and he's hurt. He's out for the year. We just keep him until next year, then he's gone. Troy Hairston, don't really worry about him. Brandon Cooks will be traded. There is a penalty, but I'll incur it. Brandon Cooks is out of here. We're going to get a probably first-round pick for him. I think what's realistic, again, we try to make trades that make sense. So Brandon Cook, we're going to try to get a first-round pick for him, especially considering just how the NFL is nowadays. Some teams really need wide receiver help. So we're going to trade him to the team that needs the most wide receiver help. Jordan Akins, he's not our starter. The person we're going to have start is probably Brevin Jordan. He has the numbers, the measurables to be a pretty good tight end. He's not as tall, not as big. Not that great a blocker, but that's who we're going to use. And yeah, tackle, Larry Tunsil, we're going to keep him just because of the penalty, and we're going to keep him probably till next year or the year after that. We might trade him for something, but we're going to keep him for this year just to, protect our blind side. Green is a rookie. We're going to obviously keep him. McRae, I think he has 2 years left. He has a year left. So he's going to stay on the team. He's going to be a free agent. We're not going to resign him. Sorry. Britt, just a veteran that we need. We just need bodies at this point because the team is just so bad. Look at these players. Everybody's so bad. Even a passer, he's 34 years old. Jerry Hughes. Okoronkwo, 27 years old. There's nobody here that's even meant to be a star. Maybe Jonathan Grenard could be something, but he needs to develop. Rasheem Green, maybe, 25. He has regular development, normal development. Malik Collins, he's a pretty good run stuffer, but normal development. So again, the Texans as a team, they're pretty damn average or below average. Kevin Pierre-Louis, Jalen Reeves-Maybin, Christian Kirksey, Jake Hansen. I guess the only younger player that we can try to grow and develop is Christian Harris. He's a rookie. We're going to develop him because he's 90 speed, 93 acceleration. So he's gonna probably change him to middle linebacker or have him play left outside linebacker. But he's not that good. So I would like to have him be one of the players off ball that I use to roam because he's just so fast, right? Him and Cashman, just speed. We need speed with our defense because they're not that good. Steven Nelson, he's out of here. I think he has 2 years left on his contract. Yeah, 2 years left. We're going to trade him. The penalty is not that much, but we're still going to get him out of here, get whatever we can for him. Desmond King, last time I played a franchise, I tried to keep him. We were losing so much, and I tried to re-sign him. He said he didn't want to come back because Stingley just isn't ready, in my opinion, to be a number one cornerback. He's a future, but we'll hold on to King for now, but if he becomes disgruntled, we trade him. Jonathan Owens, we need a new free safety. He's 27, only a 72. He's 26, he's only a 70. Strong safety, we have a rookie that's going to, that's our future. Murray, he could be like a roaming guy that plays linebacker for us, and then he's just a journeyman. Kyrie Fairbairn is fine, and Cameron Johnson is pretty good kicker. His power is insane. So nothing to do there. We have two first-round draft picks this year and next year, considering the Deshaun Watson trade. So we have some assets to play with. Typically, I try to import a draft class. I'm not going to do that this year. We're just going to go with whatever the CPU gives because I already know the draft classes and the good players that's in the draft classes. So we're just going to go with it. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to try to trade Brandon Cooks, right? We're going to trade him away. Let's see what offers are out there, right? Let's see what offers they're going to give for Brandon Cooks because we want to make it as realistic as possible. So they're offering Tyler Boyd and Marcus Bailey. I would like to look at these players. They're offering Cortland Sutton straight up. That's interesting. Cortland Sutton is really interesting considering he's so young. And I guess Brandon Cooks is better, but he's so much like Jerry Jeudy. Like, why would they do that? Jack Conklin and a 5th-round pick. Devin White, I don't know about that. Rondale Moore is interesting. Just considering Rondale Moore is young, speedster. Juju Smith-Schuster is interesting. Joshua Palmer. Michael Gallup. I know the Cowboys, they want a wide receiver. They want a better wide receiver. But we want picks, man. We want high picks. Josh Sweat is interesting. Like, for a lot of these players, I'm not sure exactly their ages, etc. And it's just accept or not. So we got to go back and look at some of these players, what they're offering. They are offering DeAndre Swift for Brandon Cooks, but the Lions, they do not need a wide receiver, so we're not going to do that. Elijah Moore is interesting, but the Jets, they just drafted Garrett Wilson. That wouldn't make sense. Packers is the team that's more like, okay, you guys need a wide receiver badly, but they're just offering Devondre Campbell and a 7th-round pick. Panthers, Laviska, we don't need Laviska. I might want to do this going forward and just only accept trade offers as opposed to going for something because I can get a 1st-round pick, a 1st and 2nd-round pick for Brandon Cooks. I know that. But we want things to be realistic. There's no way any team is giving up a 1st and 2nd round for Brandon Cooks. So that's a rule that we're implementing, okay? So we're trying to stay within the parameters of what the computer is going to offer and accept what the computer is going to offer. Yes, we want picks. More than likely, we can just go off of what's going on in the NFL. The most likely scenario is a 2nd-round pick, right? The best we could get for Brandon Cooks, just a 2nd-round pick straight up, like Chase Claypool and what they got. Brandon Ayuk is interesting. Just getting a young receiver that we can use to grow around. Like I said, I like the idea of Rondale Moore in the slot. And for the Cardinals, they have Marquise Brown. They have DeAndre Hopkins. And it would be really interesting. Josh Palmer is intriguing. Rondale Moore is really interesting because his speed and acceleration is off the charts. Not off the charts, but it's pretty damn good. 94 speed, 92 acceleration. Catching is pretty good. His agility is crazy. He's just really small, right? So he's just a slot guy. Cardinals, they are in win now mode as well. So, that makes sense. Marquise Brown and Brandon Cooks are kind of the same player, but Rondale Moore on our team would be insane. He's just really, really small. Michael Gallup, I guess they were offering that as well. 26, not that fast. His hands are pretty good, but if I can get a good wide receiver, it has to make sense. Rondale Moore is not bad, not a bad trade. They would need a wide receiver as well, but giving up Devin White for it. Juju, yeah, they would do that, but I don't want Juju. Best they're giving me, the best pick I'm getting, it seems like a round 3 pick and Julian Blackmon. Now, we need a free safety. We have a good free safety, not a great free safety. Now, we also need a DT. Like, Malik Collins is our best one. I think Daron Payne is pretty good. He could be pretty good for us, but I want picks. Daron Payne is pretty young, though. Let me look up Daron Payne. He's already a star. think he has 1 year on his contract. So we're going to have to be willing to give Daron Payne a new contract at 25 years old. He could be the anchor for our defense. Here's the tough part. The Commanders don't need a wide receiver. So they have Terry McLaurin, Curtis Samuel, Jahan Dotson, they just drafted in Cam Sims. So it really doesn't make sense for them, so I'm not going to do it. Even though they're offering this, it doesn't make sense for them. They're not in win now mode. Their team isn't that good. So as cool as it would be to get Daron Payne, why would you do that? Unless they plan to make him walk, and Brandon Cooks is locked up for 3 years. Brandon Cooks next to Terry McLaurin. So I guess I shouldn't worry too much with this because I'm already limiting myself by accepting trade offers. So it's like, it is what it is. The best pick someone's given me is a 3rd round pick. No one has given me a 2nd round. Elijah Moore would be interesting for our team, but they're not in win now mode. Why would you trade Elijah Moore? So much potential there. Jeff Smith is somebody that I really like as well. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I really like Jeff Smith. Getting Jeff Smith and Elijah Moore would be intriguing. Now, let's look at Elijah Moore really quickly because we're trying to go off of real life as well and things that would make sense. Elijah Moore right now, it's disgruntled in the Jets organization because he's not getting the ball. He's not playing. They're not throwing him the ball. After a pretty good rookie season, came on late. Like, they haven't face scanned him in, which is unfortunate. He's a star. His star development. He'll be pretty good for the team. Jeff Smith I like because he's 93 speed, 94 acceleration, and does some of the things well that I like. And he's 6'1", right? I guess my thing with Elijah Moore is that he's only 5'10", right? And he'd probably be like my number 2 wide receiver. I'm not sure if he's good enough for that. And the Jets, honestly, they do not like, why would you give up Elijah Moore? Garrett Wilson's the number 1, but Elijah Moore is not bad. It's just, he's disgruntled right now. Bringing in Brandon Cooks would help with the development of Wilson and even help their team and the development of Zach Wilson. I don't love Elijah Moore. I'm gonna pass because we got to get to recruiting. Like, this is just building. Like, guys, this is what I go through when I'm playing the game. I'm just trying to, I guess, figure things out, right? Like, where the direction of my team and make sure that it's realistic. Once the realism is gone, then my fun is gone. So, Daron Payne is something we could do. That's like something we could do just to bolster our D-line off rip. Brandon Ayuk is interesting because he's 6'1", decently fast, really good hands. Upgrades for San Francisco. They already have McCaffrey. Adding Brandon Cooks would make them only better. I'm not sure why they would be giving up DeAndre Swift, especially for a wide receiver. They drafted Jameson Williams. They have DJ Chark, and they have Amon-Ra St. Brown, which is pretty much what Brandon Cooks is. Well, Amon-Ra is more quick than fast, but just doesn't make sense there. We can't find anything really that we want. I think I'm going to limit myself to this, where it's like, if I'm making trades, it can only be offers. It can only be offers to make the game more interesting, as opposed to going out and, because sometimes computer can be stupid. So I'd rather play with the ball in their court, just go off of their offers, right? That makes the game more realistic. I wish you could go into it and negotiate, right? And add a little more, take away a little bit. It's just like, here's the offer, accept or not. At least like 2K or whatever, you go into it and then you can like accept in the trade thing. Now it's like, and you can, alter or whatever, and it makes sense. Daron Payne would bolster our defense, man. The best pick we're getting is a 3rd rounder. That's what they're offering. We can get a 4th and a 5th in 2024 and Dalvin Tomlinson. We bolster our D-line and we get a 4th round pick and a 5th round pick in the 2024 draft, though. All right, guys, here's what we're gonna do. I'm a fan of Brandon Ayuk. He's just not fast enough. Oh my God, guys, I'm sorry. I'm very indecisive when it comes to trades. I'm not like that in fantasy football. In fantasy football, I'm the trader. I'm the trading guy. He's 83. He's 24 years old. 91 speed, 93 acceleration, 93 catch. What's his release? His release is pretty damn good. Jumping is insane. He could be a star for us. Like our star receiver. He has the makings of it. Yeah, he's not like the Jamar Chase measurables, right? Like where Jamar Chase speed is 94, 93. I think for Ayuk, he could be a really good number 2 wide receiver before we draft like our superstar wide receiver. Here's the difficult part. Like, wide receivers are a dime a dozen. And so I think sometimes trading for a wide receiver is just pointless. Rondé Moore more so fits, but I already have in my mind who's going to be my slot receiver. Chargers would make sense as well, considering just how much they're struggling with wide receiver. It's just, I don't want Josh Palmer or DeAndre Carter or Keelan Doss. You just give me 3 wide receivers I don't want. Offer some picks, man. And the Cowboys would use a wide receiver as well. I just don't want Michael Gallup. Like, I don't want this lateral movement. Here's the rule. We either go with the offer or we give up a pick that we think will most likely represent real life. And Brandon Cooks would not fetch a 1st round pick. I don't think so. I think he'd fetch at best a 2nd round pick. Let me look up really quick the Brandon Cooks trade possibilities. package, like trade package. Let's look that up really quickly. The Packers, here's a proposed trade that somebody on SI.com or Sports Heroics, whatever. The Packers receive Brandon Cooks, and they give up a second and a fourth round pick for Brandon Cooks. So that's the running rate, a second and a fourth round pick. So I can either trade him for Brandon Ayuk here, or I go and give up a second and a fourth round pick from Cowboys or Packers. I don't know if I can get somebody as good as Brandon Ayuk. I'm pretty sure I can, but a second and a fourth round pick or Brandon Ayuk, which would fit them really well because they already have Debo. I feel like Debo and Brandon Ayuk are somewhat similar. I mean, Debo is more of a running back kind of guy. Let us go to the Cowboys and offer that. I know I can get a first. I can get a first from the Cowboys, but we're not going to do that. We're going to do the running rate, which is second and a fourth round pick for Brandon Cooks. And we got it. So we now have, for 2023 draft, 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, 2 thirds, and 2 fourths. Right? That's what we have. But so you're like, okay, Brago, your roster is depleted. Like your number 1 wide receiver is Nico Collins. Yeah, it's pretty much going to remain that way. Also, another rule I have, I don't go for free agents the first week. I let the computer get their free agents and I get the leftovers. Just, again, to give computers as much grace as possible. So I know this player isn't going to get picked up. So this is a player that I'm going to sign as one of my guys, John Ross III. John Ross III is somebody we're signing to our roster. 1-year deal. That's all you can do in Madden, just 1-year deals. So John Ross, and then we're making a trade, a manual trade. And again, all our trades have to make sense. If our trades don't make sense, then we're not doing them. This is to the Jets, and we're getting Jeff Smith, their worst wide receiver. I just like the measurables. I like what he brings to the table. We're going to offer a 7th round pick. I mean, he's not even playing. So, yeah, they'll do it. I just want to keep my other 7th round pick. Never know when I need it. They were saying like a QB or a left outside linebacker they would want. Probably Wallow. I don't need Wallow. Yeah. I'll take Jeff Smith. There we go. It's not going to look great, right? It's not going to look great. It's actually worse now. John Mechie, which would be our slot guy to start off. He's out for the season, of course. In real life, it's cancer, but it says it's like a knee injury in the game, so he's not going to come back till next year. Unfortunately, by next year, we're probably going to have way better wide receivers. I do like Mechie a lot, though, but again, Brevin Jordan is our starter. And so, yeah. Oh, Steven Nelson is somebody else that we got to trade. Let's see what the offers they're offering for Steven Nelson. They're not going to be as good as Brandon Cooks, but maybe we get something that we like. DeAndre Carter, Paris Campbell is intriguing. I like Paris Campbell's measurables a lot. Robert Quinn, he's just older. Kenny Galladay. Alexander Madison? No. Isaiah McKenzie's interesting, but he's an older wide receiver. Chase Edmonds. Donovan Peoples-Jones. Some of these guys, I know them. Like, I just picked up Donovan Peoples-Jones yesterday for my fantasy team, but he's 23. He's 6'2", 90 speed, 90 acceleration. His catch is pretty damn good. Release is not bad at all. Here's a problem with Donovan Peoples-Jones. They need him. The Browns need him. Right, that's like he's the number 2 receiver. So that's not a trade I'm gonna make. Steven Nelson, we don't see anything we like really. So we're gonna Steven Nelson. He should probably. I think it makes the most sense. We're just gonna go off of what's on the market because he's not a big name. So whatever we can get, and because he's an older player, on a 2-year deal. So he can go to a contender or somebody that's like feels like they're a step away. We kind of look at teams and see, all right, what teams need a cornerback to get the best out of it for players like this, because it's just like not a big name, it's a cornerback. We're gonna get proper value for. So it says the Commanders need a cornerback. Let's see. Well, yeah, all they got is Kyle Fuller really. So I'm going to ask for first. Not sure if I'm going to get it. Yes, no chance. All right. What if I offer a 2nd round pick? And Steven Nelson. No. The 2nd and a 3rd. Since I have 2 of each, I'm kind of just like, I'm fishing, guys. I'm fishing. That did a bit better. All right. And again, because I'm giving up so much just to get the first, I'm giving up multiple picks and Steven Nelson. And it's close, but I feel like at this point it's too much. And so I'd rather just, all right, give me a 2nd round pick. They don't have a 2nd round pick. What about in 2024? I'll take that. I'll take that. So I got a second round pick for 2024 for Steven Nelson. And so that's pretty good. Pretty good. So we got a... So now we have, in 2024, we have 2 firsts and 2 seconds as well. So, guys, we're building for the future here, right? We're building for the future. And so this is the team we're going to go forward with. No more pickups, really. If we pick up anybody on free agency, it's going to be because somebody got hurt and we need to fill the squad. Other than that, these are our guys. Now, let's go to the depth chart. Let's manage the depth chart. Started QB Davis was our starter. We're going to see how he does. I don't know. Maybe he convinces me to keep him. Maybe he wins, quarterback of the year, and then we go forward, and he's our starter. Who knows? Dameon Pierce, he's our starter. He's our third down back as well. I don't believe in having a different third down back unless they're really difference makers. We don't have that right now. Okay. Wide receiver-wise, our number 1 is Nico Collins. Number 2, John Ross. Number 3, we're going to put Jeff Smith, right? And then Philip Dorsett. These guys are not going to be here next year. John Mechie's hurt, like I said. Tight end starter is Brevin Jordan. And number 2, we're going to put Jordan Atkins. And then fullback, we're actually going to put O.J. Howard. Again, the reason why I'm not starting O.J. Howard, which should probably be the best bet based on the measurables, he's 6'6", 86-90, is because O.J. Howard, I believe, is 27 years old, while Brevin Jordan is 22. And he's already a 69. He's a 70. So, yeah, he's pretty good for Madden standards. And his catch is not even as good as Brevin Jordan, who's one of your players. So offensive linemen are fine for the most part. Only thing I'm really going to change here is middle linebacker. Let's see. Left outside is Cash, which is fine. Right outside is Neville. Let's change that to Chris Harris. Christian Harris is our right outside linebacker. Cornerback, Devin King, Stingley. So kick returner, I believe my cornerback, Tremont Smith, which is fine, I guess. That's fine. You could put John Ross. He's a bit faster, but just don't want to risk injury. Third down running back, like I said, Dameon Pierce. We just use the same player. Power running back, Dameon Pierce. Slot wide receiver. We're going to use that John Ross. John Ross is our slot wide receiver. Russian left end, Russian right end. It doesn't matter at this point. Sub linebacker. Put it as a cash, man. And other than that, we're good to go. This is our depth chart, guys. Now, weekly strategy. The players that we want to benefit more from the strategy every week is going to be our rookies. And our rookies are the ones benefiting. So who are we going to upgrade today? We don't care about that. Players that we care about, we're going to go in and upgrade them the way we want to be upgraded. Other than that, now let's do a practice really quickly. Oh, I got to go in my playbook. Playbook that I use. Let's manage staff. Okay, another thing where I know you can get points and stuff for the staff. We do not mess with that. We do not upgrade the talent tree at all. We keep it as it is because we want it to be as pure as possible, using the players with no talents. Even if the computer is doing it, we don't want to do it. That keeps the game difficult, keeps the game pure, and so we do not upgrade the staff and the talents because you can do things as far as trades, impact, pass blocks. It's just, I don't want to boost anything. I want players to get by their own merits. So I do not do any of that, right? I haven't really gotten into auto subs yet. Maybe I'll do some research and get into auto subs because that might be good. I do formation subs though. I do formation subs with certain players. I put in a bit more just to get them in certain situations. Scheme we're going to use is 3-4 base 3-4. So basically what the scheme fit is for XP. If the scheme fit is a match in training, they get more XP. That's what you really want, is a quarterback that matches a scheme. Basically, for my scheme, an improviser is best. Davis Mills is not that. Vertical zone run would work best for him, I guess. Let's do a practice and see how things shake out. I haven't done any formation subs yet. Maybe I want to play a few games. Okay, so let's do some John Ross stuff. Yeah, so again, guys, it's going to be super just all over the place because Davis Mills is not a good player, right? He's not a good player. So his accuracy is going to be all over the place. Remember, I adjusted the sliders as well, so it's going to be difficult. Nico caught that. Wow. I anticipate a lot of interceptions for Davis Mills, man. He cannot make simple passes. Again, the goal is to get Dameon Pierce Rookie of the Year. If we can do that, then we'd be in good shape. We're just going to play a preseason game, guys. Let's see what the team is, how the team stacks up. The goal is to just not get embarrassed, right? Let's just not get embarrassed in this game. We are super underdogs. We're overall 74. Super underdogs, but... Okay, and with these sliders, even if you're the same rating as a team, you could struggle just because you're just not as good. We get ball first, good. I like getting the ball first in preseason games just because only one quarter that I'm going to play, just because you're only playing your starters for one quarter. I don't really care about backups like that, so that's fine. So basically in preseason, we're trying to see what plays work with certain players, right? So I'm looking like Smith should be open. All right, they step back in zone. Yeah, Davis Mills, he was under pressure, so I get that. I maybe wish I would have ran, but it's fine. Nico Collins, no. John Ross might come open, but I don't know if I'm have enough time. Let's go. Maybe Brevin Jordan or John Ross came open. Oh, man, he's just not accurate at all, man. He's just not accurate at all, guys. This is what you got to deal with. But this is how Davis Mills is in real life right now. And so these are things you're going to have to struggle with. And so let's try to get Smith. Good job. Like Jeff Smith, man. Not a high overall, but the measurables, I love it. Yep, good job. Now let's run the ball a little bit. Let's see how Davis Mills hangs behind this offensive line. Okay. All right, not bad. Dameon Pierce is a tough runner, man. I don't know why I'm passing here, but I just feel like passing. I see him. Dime. Good pass, Davis. Jeff Smith, man. I like for this team, I don't really have a number one wide receiver, just whomever's open. Good throw. Just want to build. Ah, man, I should have bounced out a bit more. It was right there too. And this playbook is already edited by me. I have my plays that I like in here. So this is based off my last franchise. I tried to delay the counter just because I didn't want to. I saw they over pursued, and it was like, okay, maybe if I can delay it a bit, I'd be fine. But yeah, Brevin Jordan, wide open. Oh, he dropped it. So I have a rule. I can only go for it on fourth down once outside of regular schematic time management. So I can go for it on fourth down as many times if it makes sense. If in the fourth quarter we're trying to come back, but I can only go for it one time and a half. Just on the whim of me just wanting to pick up the first down. So that's my one time for the half. I can't do it again. Offensive line blocked really well on that one. I was surprised at how much time I had. That's kind of why I moved to the right and kind of didn't like that. But I was surprised at how much time I had. I should have cut to the right immediately. I said running the ball is going to be difficult, man. It's going to be difficult. I wonder if I should trust Nico Collins with a fade. Why not? Let's see. He's 6'4". Oh, my God. Yeah. We just don't have stars, man. We're just going to have to make it work how we can. Oh, shit. It's a pick. Oh, no. Man, wow. So I wanted to kind of thread it in, right? But he just... Nico Collins is open for a sec, but Davis Mills and I have nearly the arm power to do that. Or the throw speed. That should have been picked, but we'll take the 3 points. Defensively, the goal is to... I would love for Derek Stingley to get as many interceptions as possible. Christian Harris to make a splash. Cashman. But you never know. Oh, wow. They just ran it right down our throat. I didn't know what to expect with that one. Why is Hewitt on the field? I got to go and check these things. Good job. Good pressure, Jerry. How did that? How did he get there? I didn't even realize that. So I came through. He just got off his block. Good stuff. I want Harris to be here. I gotta go back and look at my depth chart and see what's going on. All right. Oh God. Damn. That's on me. I was too paying attention to where Harris was. Get off your block. Wow. Try to go for the fumble there. Come on, baby. Oh, damn. Yeah, he had a bunch of people open on that one. It was not much I could do there. Let's try a blitz. See if we can get there. Try to bait him a little bit. See if we can get a quick out. But it might be a run, though. It's a run. Good job. Oh, man. Get out of that. He is Alvin Kamara, but no. I think you got to pass here. Try to bait here. And come on. Give me that. Oh, he ran. He's running. Should have fumbled. Good job, defense. Look at that again. See what happened. What went well. So I basically confused him enough where you felt like he didn't have anywhere to go. Probably could have went a Camara with a dart, or if he waited in for a bit longer, could have went Olave, but he got happy feet. That's Jameis Winston. Oh man, I did not even see him on the second level. That's the thing when you don't have really good pass rushers, they can just stand back there all day. If I'd paid with that, I would have dropped a bit more, paid attention to that. Maybe I should have done that from the jump because everybody else is pretty much covered. But then maybe would have come across the middle with the first level with Traquan Smith. So on both ends, it was tough. It would have been tough on both ends. Do that. Okay. They're moving down the field, though, and, like, Jameis is perfect right now. Did get one sack, but we really can't stop him right now. That's the end of the quarter. Now backups are in, and we don't play backups. So I played this play, then we're going to simulate to the end. All right. I really don't care about wins here. I know it could add to the experience, I believe, if you get wins in the preseason or wins period. But just looking at my players, Davis Mills, all right. No stats here to worry about. It's just preseason. Just trying to get some reps in. And then I think I want to end off this episode on scouting and then setting up our scouts and stuff like that. That's where we're going to end it. So we're going to go through all the preseason games, and then we're going to end it on our scouting session. And that's kind of where we are. Now he's talking about he wants to build up AJ. I'll build up Green. I believe that's what he wants to build up. And I'm just like, all right, do whatever you can with him. Kenyon Green. Yeah. Yes, sir. There you go. All right. Anybody that I care about? Not really. You guys can just get better as much as you can. Let me get my depth chart really quickly because Maben was on the field and I didn't want him on the field. I wanted Harris on the field. So I got to see why Maben's on the field so much. So Cashman, Hewitt was on the field more than Maben. Harris didn't see the field that much at all. Oh, okay. He was probably on the field because Cashman is a sub linebacker and Maben is his backup on the left side. So we're going to replace him with Chris Harris. I don't know why he's not getting any run and right outside linebacker. We play the defending champs, the Rams. They're only at 81 overall, but they have a bunch of amazing players. In this game, we're only going to play a half. I think this episode, we're going to end this episode here. The next episode, then we're going to finish the preseason. Then we're going to go into scouting. We get ball again. I love it because we're playing the entire half, right? So, and only the half. So there's no, after the half, whatever. It's just a half. Oh, man. I thought I could get through there. And again, I changed it to 7-minute quarters, no accelerations, because when I did 8-minute, I had 5,800 yards, 50 touchdowns, and so many rush yards, 1,700 rush yards, and 16 touchdowns. Like, you got to pick one, right? That's not a season that's normal, where your running back is doing that and your quarterback is doing that. Like, no way. Oh, man. Good. Oh, man. Brevin. You got to catch that, bro. Philip Dorsett should be open. Ah, man. I have no time. Man. Look at this. He just went right around him. Here's the thing. I hesitated. I said Dorsett should be open, and I should have hit Dorsett right away. I waited too long. That cost me. It's all good. Big leg. Trying to make him fumble. Didn't fumble. All right, guys. Let's get on D. Stafford is washed. Let's get it. Again, these are low, like, I guess plays or moments where it's like, it's cool, but yeah, we're going to pursue. Good job. Them as a team this year just isn't it, but why is Hewitt still on the field, though? Like, I don't get it. Where's Harris? I guess we'll take it. That's just too much after, what happened on first down. It's just, where's Harris, though? I got to figure that out. Cashman. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Was that roughing the passer? Oh, yeah. Just holding. All right, cool. Punt that. Hey, good stop. Great stop. That's a good punt. Let's run the ball a bit more. Let's try to establish the run. Establish it. Let's try to do that, huh? They are getting around. Oh, man. If I had gotten through there, that would have been good. That would have been a good game. I'm not sure if I want to do counter against this team because they're so talented. But we're going to try it anyway because they over-pursue a lot. So if I can catch them at the right time, man, nothing happened. Like, nobody moved. Tight end attack might be firing. Brevin Jordan needs to catch something, though, like that. Come on. Go out here. Oh, no. Woo! I thought I could drop it over, but he didn't go deep enough. Oh, holy crap. He was wide open, man. Here's my fear. My fear at that point was just like this dude turning around, Jalen Ramsey, because he was so deep, would get back to it. So I was like, I want to drop it. Just drop it in there. So close. Just 3 and out again, man. Like I said, bro, we don't have much here. It's going to be a long season, guys. Long season. Christian Kirksey. Get off. You block. I'll take it. I'll take it. Why'd I play some zone? Because I don't really have that many good inside defender or individual defenders. So, yeah. The blocking is exceptional because there's nobody. There's nobody. No one of note on this Texans team. Yet. Oh, man. How did he get through that? Like, what happened there? He was right there with him the entire time. That was weird. Okay. Harris is not on the field at all. Is he hurt? Like, I don't know what's going on there. Oh, yeah. Oh, no way. No way. No, we're challenging that. Hell no. Hell no. What are you looking at, ref? You on DraftKings? FanDuel? What the heck? What are you doing? For my untrained eye, that didn't look even close. Oh, man. I got to bring him down, King. Okay. Higbee might be a quick open. No, stop. Oh, man. He's open on the second level. Damn it. We were right, but it's just we were right at the wrong time. So we were wrong at the right time, I should say. We were right about Higbee. That's probably the first look. And then we jumped on Cooper Kupp, but on the back end, man, on the back end. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, man. Ah, man, that's so easy. No resistance. No resistance. All right, guys. Like I said, my 7-minute quarters are perfect. They're perfect. Each team's had 2 possessions in the first quarter. Yeah, the offense, well, oh, here we go. Need something from Ross. Come on, Ross. Open it up. Try to go to my tight end. Yeah. Bro, he's not caught anything. He has not caught anything, guys. Good job. You're going to be our offense right now. You're our best offensive player. We have to use Tunsil. We're out of time. Oh, man. I thought we were gone. I'm going to look at that run real quick. What could I have done better? After that break tackle, man. If he had held that block there and I could get into the outside, or even if I guess if I cut in, but I didn't know which way he was going to go. I thought he was going to hold it. So I always assume they don't hold because they rarely ever do. I'm going to run it again. What an easy run play, though. Dameon Pierce, it's your game, baby. Oh man. Aaron Donald, man. I don't. Right there. Wow. Super inaccurate. Like, he was open, but, like, that was a force. He wasn't really open. I just thought he'd go a lot more shallow than that, but he went deeper. So I should have just waited for my tight end or Philip Dorsett. Ha! There we go. We're declining that. So here's the thing. On this one, I went for Higbee. Then I dropped back a little bit. By that time, my D lineman got a good push for the first time all game. Second time all game. So he still could have went to Cooper Kupp right away. Like, Cooper Kupp was open right away if he wanted it, I guess. Guess you'd have to lead him. And you can lead him, but it's still... That was just good defense. Push it, Tampa. Oh, run. Golly. Did not expect to run there at all. Man. 10-yard gain. That's too much, man. Oh, yeah. Yep. Great. Great defense, y'all. Amazing defense. Amazing defense. He could have thrown it there, like right in between there, but by the time the ball got there, it probably would have been picked. Or he could have thrown it to Cooper Kupp. Is that Kupp over there waiting? He could have thrown it to Kupp over there, but he wasn't looking at him. When he finally did, it was too late. Yeah. We're playing good D. It's the Rams. They're not the most explosive team right now, but let's try to get some points. Oh, yeah. He's going to be the guy on our team, bro. We're running that rock right now. Just saying, this is the only way we can move the ball. Just like in real life. Oh, no. Oh, no. A fumble. Rookie mistake. Can't do that, Pierce. And on our own 40. Sheesh. Oh, man. Play action got me. Oh, man. Oh. I'm surprised that wasn't pass interference. Good job. Oh, man, that's just me. Missing tackles. So, yeah, they're running. I mean, running. Wow. Dameon Pierce was, had some momentum, but he fumbled, man. This is a very bold play. But let's see. Let's see if we can hit it. There we go. We need a play. There you go. Josh Smith, man. Ross should be open. I just don't think we have enough time. Set an outlet for Dorsett. Hopefully we can wait enough time for Ross to get open. Nope, not enough time. So, try to get that out. I don't want to give him any time to get the ball back. He's one of my favorite plays too. Alright, we just need some more protection. Jordan, I'm not going to use, so you can stay there. John Ross is all the way. Ah, man. Just inaccurate. Okay. What's available here? I think John Ross could be open if it's zone, but if it's zone, Dorsett would be open as well. And if it's man, Ross is going to be open. So this is a good play. On third down, here's Mills. Wow, he didn't catch that? Oh my gosh. Like, this played out exactly the way I wanted it to. If it was going to be man, then I went into Ross. But because it was zone, I was like, all right, Dorsett is going to be open. Oh my God, drag your feet, man. I guess that comes with awareness as a receiver. Drag your feet. Like, what? You're not in college? That was all Dorsett, bro. What was that? What was that by Dorsett, huh? Oh. I got to get more in the habit. Hold on. I'm always, like, so intent on pressing, like, aggressive catch by triangle. Okay. Oh. Guys. Golly. Oh my God. It was like Sting was stuck on him, like they were dancing. Doing freaking cha-cha. Oh yeah, we can let them score before halftime as well. Good defense. That means Kupp is probably gonna run right open. Gotta wait right here for him. There it is. Let me step up right here. It's going to be open. Come across the middle. Stop that. Yep. Calling time out because I'm going to try to go for, like, a field goal. Not going to lie. So many opportunities we had to keep this game close, and it's just the talent. The talent difference is just so much to overcome. Dorsett screwed us, man. We got to make sure Dorsett doesn't get back on the court, on the field. He screwed us so bad. Drag your feet, bro. We're, like, on the goal line. I do not trust Davis Mills at all passing the ball, but a bit aggressive. Brevin Jordan should come open, especially on John Ross's break, but we need time. I have Pierce as an outlet, just in case. I think we had enough time to get to yeah, this one is basically Smith should be wide open. Oh, man. That did not play out the way I wanted it to. Yeah, they closed that quickly. That was a really good D. And Pierce was open underneath, but I wasn't looking for anything underneath because we're trying to get him down the field. But I looked at Smith and locked in on Smith, but this side, the middle of the field was wide open. That's John Ross. That would have been great pickup right there. So, missed opportunities. There's ones that I have that type of arm power. Oh, God. Yeah. I don't even know why I tried it. Yeah, not a good half, man. Like, guys, you see how my offense is just putrid. Putrid, man. Putrid. I'm tempted. I'm super tempted to trade for another quarterback. That's how little I have faith in Davis Mills, man. Lee. He's pretty bad. Pretty bad. We have one more warm-up game to kind of get him up to snuff a little bit, get our offense up to snuff and see how we can compete. But what next? Prove our rookie. Let's advance week. And then we're going to play the final preseason game. Yeah, Nico didn't get any passes last game. So here's Chris Moore, who's not even a starter, saying, hey, we can help him. Him as well. Oh, my God. He's on his cock so bad. Thank you. Thank you. Last preseason game. Got to knock it out the park, y'all. Let's do better. Let's do better than we did last time. Let's score a touchdown, right? Let's score a touchdown. Green, yeah. Let's upgrade his pass protecting. His weakness, his weakest thing. I think this year is about upgrading all our weaknesses. He's a hidden talent too. I'm assuming he's a star. Let's not embarrass ourselves, right? That's the biggest thing here. Let's not embarrass ourselves. The thing is, this matters because we're playing 3 quarters here, so we have to approach this pretty much like a real game. We're just not playing the 4th quarter because that's when the backups go in. But yeah, we got to lock in here. This is dress rehearsal, right? So here we go. Here we go. Come on, Pierce. Just got to hold on to the ball. I'm pretty good at running the ball, though. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty good at reading my blocks and getting to the open space. Occasionally hit a home run, but I'm pretty good at setting up blocks. But if they're breaking through, first thing, there's only so much one can do, right? Like this one, oh, man. Bro, that was all me. I mean, that was all me and Pierce, right? Like look at that. Look at the line. They broke through, bro. They broke through, man. Look at this. But because I set him up and went back out, I should have went in and went back out immediately right here because we got him caught lacking, not maintaining gap control because I don't think that was his gap. Good job. Good running. Really good running. Oh, yeah. I was wondering what he was going to do if someone's going to get on him because he was just watching. But no one got on him. We got a pass. It's 2nd and long. John Ross could come open. Yeah, there it is. Bang. Wow. Okay. These things happen. All right. Use Pierce to clear it out. And then we got to go to Nico, right? Yeah. There you go. Good job, Nico. That's why you're our number 1 receiver. You got to play like it. I like what happened here, though. Everything played out the way I expected it to. Dameon Pierce cleared it out. And, Nico Collins just went right at pass. There's nothing else open. Made the right play. Let's go. Inside zone. This should be good based on what a linebacker does here. But if they break through the line, then that's it. But let's go. Linebacker didn't do anything, really. Got caught from behind. I hate that. Yeah, we're not going to score that many points this year, but we're going to run that ball. Oh, man. We see Smith over here. He's jostling for position. I was just waiting, right? And finally he got some leverage, but then I didn't get enough time to put enough air under it. I do not trust Brevin Jordan. He's dropped everything I've thrown at him. Smith should be open. There we go. There you go, guys. All our games are going to be low scoring, and I'm fine with that. Until we get decent, then we can start airing it out a lot more. Throw the ball. Yo, I was pressing circle for so long. Throw the ball. That was a big gain. Brevin Jordan caught his first pass. I was starting to think he couldn't. Close this out. Oh, man. All right, Nico Collins is going to be wide open, but I think it might be a zone, so it might be a setup. It's a setup. Fuck. Oh, man. I thought I could get it into him in time, and they got me. I got called it, bro. I called it. Brevin Jordan was going to be wide open. Might as well take a chance on him. But Nico Collins, I should have had him go streaking so that I give myself more time to pass the ball as opposed to going right to the freaking defender. Just jump it easy. That's just bad decision making. And I feel like I'm pressing so hard because our offense sucks, right? So like, here we go. Trying to get around the corner. Let's do this. Okay. Come on, dudes. Oh, that's Rex Burkhead. Man, we need. Look at our percentage, bro. 3 for 8, 39 yards and a pick. We're not even going to try to play action here, man. Like, they're not going to go for it. Just need Smith to get open. Oh, come on. There we go. Good job. He almost overthrew him. I was worried about that. Like, are you going to hit him? Like, you had to stretch out for that. And he's 6'1". What are you going to do? Oh, no, we're in the market for a quarterback. And draft. Nico, I don't know what the hesitation was for on that one, though. This is a bold play. Like, this is my bold play. Let's see how it goes. This is a play action. Oh, no. It's not there. So, what I wanted was Ross over the middle. And I guess I could have stepped up, but I just saw they were dropping too much, right? And I didn't have enough time for it to develop and get Ross over the middle enough. So, it's nothing there. Let's just throw it away. Yeah, so this is the same play here. This is definitely man coverage. Actually, let's try it. Good job. But I read it right, but just no arm strength. He took forever to throw it. Takes a long time to throw this fucking ball. And by the time it gets there, there's a defender there. And again, Brevin Jordan is running wide open. I just don't trust him, so I'm not even looking his way. But I probably should do it more. Because they keep leaving him wide open. I don't trust John Ross to catch this, but he's going to be wide open. There you go. Oh, man. Who's going to be my leading receiver? Probably John Ross, but that's what Jeff Smith's going to do. Oh, there it is. Bang. Good job, David Smills. Good job. That was a good throw, bro. That was a good throw. I like that. Good read, though. Now, red zone is difficult, right? We got to do better in the red zone. I think I want to run it here. Yeah. Let's run it one more time. This should be a touchdown. This should be a touchdown. I'm going to go against the grain on this one. This should be a touchdown. Oh, man. All right. Gonna run every time? No. Let's try to pass this one. Nico should be open. Oh, fuck. Didn't mean to snap it. Just overthrow him. All right, so the game is telling me to go for it. So that's another rule where it's like if the game wants me to go for it, if the coach, the suggestion is me to go for it, I go for it. All right, so Ross. There you go. Good job. Touchdown. Touchdown. Yeah, I was looking for Ross the entire time, like hoping he'd come free, and he did. So that was good. I guess Smith was open as well, but I wanted Ross. Wanted a safer throw. All right, guys, that was a great drive. It was a fourth down play, but 12 plays, 78 yards. Come on, man. That was a great drive. That's what we want to do every time. But we got to stop these guys as well, right? There we go. There we go. We saw it coming. They're going to try to go to Debo right here. We're going to give him some space. Oh, crap. Second window. Damn it. They went to Debo. Oh, he's out of bounds. That was just sorry. Like, he was wide open. I just want to back off a little bit. Because, you know. Like, you know what the first down is? Yeah. Oh, no! Oh, my gosh. That was a stop. Like, I gave him enough space in front there so they could do it. What the heck? I guess that small Chuki did. And then, fuck. Both of us messed it up. I should have played it a lot safer. No need for a hit stick there. Just get the fucking tackle. That was silly. So, we're not good enough for man. Oh, my gosh. That got me, bro. It really got me. So, basically, Yeah. I thought I was there, and it was like, God dang. Maybe I should have traded for Ayuk. Okay. Let's play action. Get him. Get him. Garoppolo has been sorry this game. We've been playing decent defense, though. I'm not going to lie. It's been decent. Oh. There we go, Petrie. There we go. There we go. There we go. We'll take those. We'll take those. Oh, God. I just did the same thing Garoppolo did. Terrible. There you go. Takes so long to throw the ball. Oh, my gosh. Drop again. God. Now I know why John Ross wasn't in the league anymore. Holy crap. He keeps dropping balls. Good throw. Great catch. Let's go. Oh, he breaks. Yo, he broke through the line. I had to pivot to something else. But it might be better with no play action because I think it's a blitz. But nothing there. Yeah. I didn't have. I was going to loft it. Right? Because it was just fuck, you know. Maybe if I stepped up, but I just didn't have enough time. We need time, though. I'm going to have to slide to my left to get Ross. And Pierce, I need you to block. Woohoo! There you go, boy. Short door said how to do it. Davis Mills can get in a group sometimes, man. Good job, bro. That was a big pickup. Holy crap. Oh, man. I messed that one up. I messed that one up, guys. Look at what I did. I messed up. With some time, Ross would come open. So we're going to try to buy some time. Oh, man. Come on, man. You got to hit that, bro. A lot of passes, yeah. Yep. I tried to fit it in there. I thought I could get it there. I just a tad too slow. I thought I could get it there. That was a bad decision. That could have went, no. I guess if it didn't go as deep, or I should have threw it sooner, like right there. Damn. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, they haven't ran with McCaffrey all game. It's like one for this is his first run. Like they just beat the Chargers too, so like, yeah. Like why are you not running the ball? Should be another run. Like what? Okay. No way. An option? All right, I gotta figure out how to get Harris on the field, bro. Like nobody that can break the line. Jimmy Garoppolo sucks. So Collins should be wide open right away, but it might be bait. Let's see. A little bait. Yeah, he could have picked that off. You gotta stop going over the middle. It's dangerous over there, man. But it's like they keep making it available. Oh my gosh. Davis Moses is not accurate enough to try some of these passes. Like he just overthrew him. Like it was open, but like he just overthrew him. Like he didn't even get to it. Like he just overthrew him. I gotta keep things super simple, bro. All right. It's gonna be tough to win a game, bro. It's gonna be tough to win a game. I just have to run the ball a lot more. I mean, that was the plan anyway. Oh, good pass. That was a great damn pass. All right. All right. Drop. That's not a drop I was talking about. I wanted Aronco to disengage and drop to McCaffrey. Come on, they're passing. I mean, they're running, so that's all. They run up the middle, too. Good job. Draw here would be clutch if they did it, but they're not going to do that. Oh, my God. They did exactly what I did, what I said they wouldn't do, what I said they should do. Golly, guess it's smarter than I thought. Okay, good job, good job. That was risky as hell. That was risky as hell. Look at that. Look at this play. Look how close it was to getting picked. That was a good ball though. It was just he's not pinpoint accurate enough to be trying those passes. And Ross, I think that's his third drop today. Hi, yay. That's unfortunate. That's open as hell. Good job, Nico. John Ross, man. You got to catch the ball, baby. Let's spike it. Get a new play. Ross should be open, but it's going to be close. Depending on how far they drop. Oh, God. I threw it right to him. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's just a bunch of bad decisions because I'm pressing so hard. And Ross wasn't open. I should just waited for Brevin Jordan to come open. It's just like that clearly wasn't open. He was wide open running across the field. This is dress rehearsal, but man, this is like it's kind of showing me what the limitations of Davis Mills are. Davis Mills is, so it's just it's like, all right, I know what I can and can't do at this point. God damn. It's a bad pass after bad pass, bro. I got to be a lot more careful with this quarterback. The player that we're trying to build up this year are the rookies, right? So, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. No, we're going to get him. That's nuts, though. There you go. There it is. There it is. They're like already in the red zone. Like, it's insane. Oh, why do they keep doing this? And it worked. I guess they still have the Trey Lance playbook, but it was like, you know what? Sometimes I'm gonna let Jimmy Garoppolo run it. 4 interceptions in the first half, and I'm gonna try to keep it as simple as possible. Only like clean open passes. Not gonna try to be Tom Brady. Yeah, because it's the warm up. It's kind of like, you know, oh God, pick it up. Okay, John Ross is clearly the most talented receiver we have on the field, but he's just also the most careless. So it's like, okay, what do we do here? You know? Oh shit. Good job. Oh man, why do they do that? Drag your feet. Well, I guess that's why they're not good receivers, right? Because they don't do things like that. Wide open. Good job, Brevin. We're not running as much. We would run much more in game because be establishing Brevin. But the goal right now is to just see what Davis Mills' limitations are and what they aren't. Brevin Jordan should be open, but I don't trust that throw. So more than likely I'm going to Nico. But give him a pump fake. Good. Everything worked out the way I wanted to for him. And even after I threw it, I was like, I still don't know. Because I thought the defender was gonna break on it, but he still made it. Like, look at why Nico Collins is. But I still wanted a touchdown. Still went for it. And he just dropped it. He should be wide open. Yeah. I just read the defense on that one. I was like, he should be wide open. I didn't really look anywhere else. I'm understanding my team a little bit more now, where things are going to be open, what players can do, Davis Mills' limitations, his arm strength. Davis Mills clearly is not our quarterback of the future. He definitely is not. Of course, we're in the market for a quarterback, right? That's our goal, to get a quarterback out of the draft. But we shall see. If there isn't a quarterback worthy, then we're not going to force it, right? Oh my gosh. I was right. I thought it was going to be a pick, bro. What the heck? What happened? I'm there. He just turns around. What the heck? I'm right there. He just turns around. I don't know what that was about. Okay. Okay. Yeah, what was that? That was the most undynamic spin McCaffrey's ever done. Oh, wow. Okay. Uh, Brandon Ayuk. It makes sense Brandon Ayuk would do this to me because I could have traded for him. But if I traded from Brandon Cooks, probably doing to me. Like, it's going to be Brandon on Brandon. One of them. Oh, my God. What defense is this? That was so wide open. You did not see him? That's what bothers me sometimes. My safety would see like a dude running wide open, like, they're not gonna throw it. Oh fuck, they threw it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's not the player I want. Let's go this side. Yeah, Mills is not the quarterback to do things like that with because she's just not good enough. I think Jordan will be open. I'm just not gonna have the time. Oh, oof. He sailed it a lot more than I wanted it to, but 300 yards, that's a lot. No, that would that was not even close to what I wanted to do. What the heck happened? Wow, man. Wow. We just suck right now. Oh man. Thought he was gonna break through everyone. This is the 49ers offense. Like they should be blowing me out by so much more. But I guess we're not playing horrendous defense. That Brandon Ayuk touchdown was like bad, but good job. Oh man, another drop. Man, this like this is not the number of passes we want to typically throw. We're gonna run the ball a lot more. We're gonna run about 10 times, I think. Good catch. So you drop the other one and you catch that. What are the odds? Bum, bum, bum. No. Wow, he has so much power throwing the ball away. Jeff or Collins should be open. Good job. I didn't know we were racking up the yards like that, but let's go. There you go. Jeff Smith. Ugh, I thought it would hit someone. Let's go on to Jordan now. Let's go. Touchdown. Okay. Went all the way down. See, I did that thing to kind of throw the defense off. Like if I was gonna reset again, and it kind of relaxed the defense a little bit. I mean, just trying to get it in there. John Ross caught the touchdown. He actually caught the ball, so he dropped like 3 or 4 gimmies this game. We have a lot of work to do. I'm not sure how many games we're gonna win. Of course, we're low key trying to tank. Scouting is going to be the most important part of this, and getting value for all the picks that we have. 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks. Browns should be a good team, so I don't expect the Browns pick to be that good, but my pick should be pretty good because I don't see us winning that many games. I mean, this game is fairly close considering we threw 4 or 5 picks, but I don't see us winning that many games. All right, next. Okay, so I guess next episode we'll focus on scouting and just how important scouting is going to be for this team going forward. And clearly, we have a lot of work to do.